this is Jenny. My name's Jenny Murphy. I'm 26. Both of my parents are architects, and so my creativity was definitely kind of fostered by them. I'd always, since I was really little, always walked and checked out alleys for stuff. So I would collect smashed bottle caps, old bolts, and I had these boxes that would organize everything. And my mom was okay with it as long as I kept it organized once it was in the house. Being a part of the Thrift Shop Divas is exciting because it widens the audience that we get to talk to about what Goodwill does on a day-to-day basis, but also expose people to those other services that they provide, like job training, housing, all those things. And we get to work with Goodwill clients and share our skills and show them the opportunity, in making a better, maybe more independent, even happier and beautiful life. I think the Goodwill stores definitely play into that idea of being environmentally friendly because the greenest building is one that already exists. And I think that applies to everything at Goodwill. Hey! How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Ooh, you brought a bag of goodies.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yeah. So I just got to Perennial, Jenny's shop, and we are working on a pallet bench for my house. So we have this space in our living room that has exposed brick on the wall. And I've been thinking for a while that I want to put some kind of bench right there. And I know that Jenny teaches a pallet furniture class. So I was like, oh my gosh, perfect. She found some pallets and I went to Goodwill and found some fabric for some cute cushions. And we're going to put it all together.
What did you bring?
I'm really excited you're helping me with this pallet bench because I knew I was not going to be able to do it myself. So I just brought the cushions.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then I found these pillowcases. So I was thinking we could just cut it and sew it.
As a nice bench cushion?
Yeah, a little bench cushion.
Cool. I went out the past couple days and looked for the pallets for the project, and I really wanted to find ones that were just a variety, really. And then I also collected just some 2x4s that we can use to build legs and arms. So we have a few different sizes to work with.
Okay.
This guy is really big, but I basically got a large variety. So I think where we'll start is just kind of see if we can puzzle piece together something that will work. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, I'll take this one. This one's pretty heavy.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you do that.
Super heavy, let me carry it.
Right.
So I think this palette would work well.
Yeah.
And it's kind of caught my eye initially because we've got these two supports here.
Okay.
And we can cut off there, but it seems like it would make a good seat. So
that's perfect. So will there be a back to it too?
Oh, do you want a back?
A back would be cool, but if we don't have time to do a back.
If we don't have a back, that would make this so easy. I don't think having a back on the bench is really necessary for this project. The way she was gonna use it up against a wall, you've already got that back. The wall serves as it, so adding a whole nother pallet will just add a bunch of weight and make it seem a lot heavier. And I feel like without it, it'll be a lot sleeker. So hopefully we won't put one on.
Maybe let's just start with the bench.
We're gonna cut it.
Let's cut.
Cool.
Jenny's teaching me how to use the pull saw, and it's actually surprisingly really easy to use. I'm used to having to really put my back into it, but being pregnant and being able to use the pull saw is pretty impressive.
All right, now that we've got our seat laid out, we need to sand it so that it's softer. We're not gonna get splinters when we sit on it.
Okay.
And it'll also prep the surface for painting.
Painting.
All right.
Cool.
Let's get to it.
Let's start.
All right, so if we're gonna sand this down, we're gonna use a sanding block. It's a piece of wood with an old wool sweater wrapped around it to give it a little cushion. And so This is a really rough paper we'll start with because this wood is rough.
Right.
And then dust mask.
Dust
So
mask.
we don't inhale a bunch of sand dust, wood dust. Here, stretch these. There you go.
Cool.
Nice.
Don't want to get any booty splinters.
All right, so got everything sanded down. It feels really
So smooth, yeah.
It'll be a really good surface to paint too.
Yeah.
So we're gonna attach the legs first.
Okay.
We just use these 2x4s.
Yeah.
But you could easily find another piece of furniture at Goodwill, something like a dresser or even a chair, and remove the legs from it.
Yeah, I like that idea.
So I think with these, we can screw them in right up against
that's
there?
perfect.
Is that,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And that'll give us a good...
More base for the arm.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just gonna eyeball this.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Nice. So our legs are on.
They're on. We might cut another 2x4 to brace it.
Okay.
And then, so for the arms, what we're gonna do is attach these two that we cut down, and then that will set across there. Oops. Nice.
We're gonna paint it, it'll be fine. Seriously.
Some of that milk paint that we have. And it's totally
So green.
environmentally friendly.
Yeah.
So Pickles can lick this bench and leave.
He probably will too. The pillowcases that I found at Goodwill turned out perfect. I literally had to make one cut and one seam and they were finished. So they had zippers built in, which was awesome.
Susannah was working on the pillowcases, so I got to show her how to use a sewing machine. And a straight line is pretty easy to sew, but I was amazed at how excited she was about sewing her straight line.
All right, should we add the finishing touch?
It looks awesome.
It looks so good.
I love that we left this without
I love
the
it.
white on it.
It was just like
I think the bench turned out really awesome. The way it really all came together looks really pretty.
It's made from one palette. I mean, I actually can't believe we finished it in the time that we did, and it looks awesome.
Do you think it's gonna look good in your living room?
Yeah, totally.
What's most important to me is to show people that they have the ability to transform their environment. Not only the environment at large, but also their personal environment and create a creative and beautiful space that they can live in with their own two hands. When you donate to Goodwill, it's an option that's a really sustainable one because otherwise maybe you would throw that item away. So it's a way to give new life to something, even if it's not you that's giving new life to it.
It really is awesome. I love it.
Awesome.